Twice a year.
Yeah.
Start off the show.
That got me hype a little bit right there, bro.
And yes, man. All right. Hey, welcome to the Southside podcast. Your boy Manny, Shot in the building. G Walker, Guy Walker.
What up?
Man, we are here talking about Wild Card Weekend. You already know what's going on, man. It's going to be an epic Wild Card Weekend. Definitely. Bears and Packers going to be the Saturday night feature. Man, I really wanted a Sunday night, but, man, I'm taking Saturday. You know what I mean? Saturday on Prime. It's going to be epic. Man, it's the sizzle of this. Man, this is the first time that we've had a, pretty much meaningful game here, I guess, against the Packers since 2010. So this is that hype, it's that hype. Just wanted to get a little bit kind of just saying how we got here. Bears, in the first when we started, we nobody expected us to even be this, get this far, let alone make the playoffs. But we're here, 11-6, number 2 seed. Got the Packers now, number 7 seed. They were projected to be like Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah.
Now they have some injuries on, with Michael Parsons and a couple other key players out for them. We have some injuries too. We got some illnesses as well, but it's like, yo, we're here. It's number 2 seed. I know we lost the last couple games to end the season. We had a kind of a, I don't know what you guys would probably say, stinker against Detroit. We did come back to make it interesting to tie the game up, but eventually we did lose 19-16. We're gonna get Detroit back next year. No, I ain't worried about that. But yeah, since the Eagles lost, we're number 2 seed, got the Packers Saturday, and man, I can't wait, man. I'm excited. So what are you guys' thoughts about just how the season unfolded and where we are today?
Chicago. 11-6. Been a while since we've been in the playoffs too. Last time I remember the playoff game, we was playing against the Saints, and Javon Williams dropped an easy touchdown from Mitchell Trubisky. It would have sealed us to get a victory in that game. It's been a long time coming. We started the season 0-2. We ended it 0-2. Everything in between was sauce, gravy, Kool-Aid. You know, feel good. Really good season. Top 10 offense. First year performance from Ben Johnson, coach of the year caliber. Offensive player of the year consideration from Caleb Williams. Top 10 notoriety from offensive line. It was built this offseason. Top 5 performance from a run game between Monungai, 7th round running back, and DeAndre Swift for running back. Everybody tried to run out of town before the season started. Big time performances from your rookies, Luther Burden, Ozzie Trapillo, Colson Loveland.
Yep.
Guys that were drafted this year with question marks in terms of where they were taken, where they potentially would be long term in terms of fits for this team. All 3 were productive when they needed to be due to injuries for this team. The one component that I have not spoke on is defense. I will refuse to speak on defense. I'm not speaking on defense this week, fellas. I'm not going to talk about this at all. And the reason I say that is because now we have graduated. We've made the playoffs on the backs of an offense. Our identity is an offense. Our head coach is an offensive wizard. Yep. Sometimes he's an offensive jackass, but he's a wizard nonetheless.
Preach.
Looking at what this team has created and established in the division, you got to look at it. It's a little disappointing. Only being able to muster 2 victories in the division that you won. Disappointing as fuck. Disappointing as fuck. Reason being primarily because you gauge yourself against the division, and typically if you don't do well in your division, you don't make the playoffs. That lets you know the Bears took care of business against inferior opponents and secondary type teams out of the conference. AFC North, we went up against the Bengals, the Ravens, the Browns, okay, the Steelers, 3-1. Okay, you look at how we played against the NFC South. We lost. We beat the Saints, kicked their ass. You know what I mean? We got to look at who we beat in terms of matchups to kind of get us prepared for what we might see. And I think we've seen every type of game this year that the Bears could potentially win, and what types of wins. Running the game, physical, fist fights, air raid, shootouts against San Francisco. But for me, what it really comes down to is leaning into what you do well and what you created your culture around, which is a physical, dominating offensive performance by your run game, a legitimate stalwart performance by your pass protection, allowing your quarterback to be an ascending talent to your outstanding weapons on the outside. It's really just the Bears taking advantage of business, taking advantage of matchups this week, and it should be a good, solid victory. 27-14. I'm going early predictions. Reason being, because this is an opportunity for them to take advantage of a wide open NFL. There's no prohibitive favorite. There's no dominant team. There's no elite player that the Bears cannot defeat. We've seen everything this league has had to offer. And honestly, fellas, I'm feeling good where we sit.
Well said, man. And I'm going to pick it up, man, because can't nobody cook like my boy Shaw, but I'm going to try my best, man. I'm going to wrap this season up, and I'm going to say that everything was almost as good as advertised, man. Ben Johnson was good as advertised. You know what he did in Detroit, 3 years, top 3, top 5 offense. We came right in. We got all O-line fixed with Dolman, with Tunney, Jonah Jackson, and who else am I missing? All those guys came right away, came right in and stepped up and helped Caleb Williams out. Caleb Williams has ascended. Caleb Williams has grown. Caleb Williams, what is he? 31 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 3,900 yards, 6 comeback wins for the young man. He has grown tremendously from what he was from last year. 68 sacks this year, 24 sacks this year. He just grown to me. He's gotten way better under center. He's gotten way better in structure. Got way better in the pocket. I'm not going to get into the defense as much. I just think that this defense has been an issue before Dennis Allen has really got here. Ryan Poles was in charge of building the trenches, and we see what happened when he doesn't build the trenches. Like I was telling somebody, people were hanging up the phone before Ben Johnson got here to fix the offensive line. It was like, we got Ryan Poles on the phone. Who? Ryan Poles. Hang it up. As soon as they heard Ben Johnson was coming, they couldn't pick up their phone fast enough. So now we're in a situation where we got a defensive coordinator that some people are starting to sour on. We got Ryan Poles with another draft, another free agency. So from that aspect, I don't know how the defense is going to look going forward. I'm a little bit nervous because we can't come out here every week, especially when you continue to put on tape that you're giving up the run game and you're giving up the pass game. Can't give up both. Now we're going up against playoff teams who know us, who've seen the ugly tape we put out there. So the work that we have to do on the defensive end has to get done soon. I'm just hyped for this game. You know, I don't want to play the Green Bay Packers again, but who would you rather go through? Not win, but beat them. You know what I mean? Like, we have to earn it, man. Like, we have to knock down this door that the Chicago Bears have arrived. We didn't get the Panthers. We didn't get to see how we got our division rivals, bro, the Green Bay Packers. So I think that it's going to be historic. I think it's going to be a great game. And I think Caleb Williams is going to come out here, like he said in this press conference, that a lot of energy and a lot of urgency. So that means to me, he's going to come out here with a ton of up-tempo, and Ben Johnson has gave him the endorsement of Ben Johnson's press conference and the clip I saw. We just need Caleb to be him. So with the endorsement of his coach and with Caleb Williams pretty much saying, I'm ready, the energy, the urgency, I think we're going to see the best, probably a good version of Caleb Williams we saw since the last time we played Green Bay.
And, you know, to piggy off of that too, well said, guy. This is the rubber match. Hey, this is round 3. You know, let's talk about it. Packers, this is had 2 like classic games, classic games, and I just feel like this third one is gonna be like epic. It's it's gonna be close, I think. Let me talk about how the Jordan Love factor now. He's back in the fold. We had all people saying, you know, the reason the Bears won the last game because Jordan Love was in the game. You know, he got hurt. So he's coming back. You know, let's talk about how he becomes is he like the X factor in this game? Is he the X factor in this game? Or is it someone else? Is it someone for our side?
23 points a game from our Green Bay offense this year between LaFleur and Jordan Love. That's respectable. That puts you in the top half of the league. You look at the offense time per possession, they're only 20th in the league, like 29 minutes per game. If you look at the last time we played the Bears, they bucked their tendency and they ran the ball a little bit more. I know Malik Willis was in the game, but they definitely earned and pretty much worked time of possession against the Bears at home on the road. Defensively, they're a different unit now. Lafley has had to adjust since Parson has been gone. They've gotten a little bit better in the coverage game. But in terms of their sack numbers, they just aren't the same team in terms of pressure. When you talk about Jordan Love, for me, man, it's an enigma. It's kind of like when we were talking about Justin Fields for the Bears. It's a guy that probably has been embraced by the Green Bay Packers, and nationally, he has all the tools that you would like to see in an elite quarterback. But he just hasn't done it. A lot of injuries, a lot of weird-ass situational games, a lot of chinks in the armor. And that's why you're hearing the breakup between LaFleur and Love potentially being on a hot seat if they were to lose this particular game. So the X factor, yeah, he can blow the game open 335 yards. We've seen Joe Flacco get 400 against his secondary, bro. So he can absolutely come to the lakefront and piss on the flakes of everybody. Absolutely. So I'm not going to say he can't. The question is, when you look at this matchup, how does he become the X factor? That means they got to throw the ball around the yard. And that's not their best formula for victory if you're a LaFleur, I don't think, man. Could be wrong, though, guy. What you think?
I mean, he's not trash. He's not someone that you can just sit back and say we're going to just get on. You know, he can beat you, man. He can beat you with his arm. He can beat you. It's just coming down to kind of secondary make some stops, bro. There's nothing we've seen Jordan Love for 6 years. There's nothing really spectacular that he does. I just don't think that we have the luxury of not getting to him. He's rested. He should be clear for concussion protocol. He's the QB1. His team is going to be motivated that he's back. So all that goes into consideration. So when you put all that together, you know, this game can be fireworks, man. If we don't get to Jordan Love early and he starts to destroy us with his arm, This is going to be predictable what we've seen for the last 3 weeks, whether it was San Francisco, whether it's Detroit Lions. It doesn't matter. The defense, to me, outside of Jordan Love, like fine, Jordan Love is only as good as what we allow him to do from what I've seen as far as a quarterback. And that's going to be defensively. If our defense does not step up early and often, we're going to have a long game, bro. We cannot go out here and let him build the confidence with him throwing off his goddamn back foot and making connections, bro, and making completions, because we can't stop anybody. Jaquan Brisker's back there. You got Jalen Johnson getting destroyed back there. Now you got C.J. Gardner out probably with a concussion. Like, if I'm Jordan Love and I'm looking at this game, it's some food out there, bro. It's something to eat. It's a couple of pieces of a sandwich left around on the Chicago Bear defense, and the fan base just have to be honest about where we're at on defense with Jordan Love. So, but to me, Jordan Love, he's only going to be as good as we allow him to be, bro. If we do not get to him, if we don't make him throw completions, if we do not get off the third down, like Bobby said right here. What's going on, Bobby? Bobby said that the intro was cold.
What's up, Bobby?
We got Bobby saying third down will be key. We got Josh. What's going on? I appreciate you. That's my guy, Josh from Twitter. Then we then we still got Bobby saying weather will be key for factor for both teams. And we got Jay saying he reposted the stream. Appreciate you, nephew. And then we got Bobby again saying what up though. So that's just my spiel, man. I want to know your spiel. If we just don't get to him, bro, man, and our secondary, the way it's been playing, it could be ugly for us real quick, bro. So, and I don't want to start that way.
So, guy, let me give you just a little bit of kind of some stats here. Cool. This year, Jordan Love, under a clean pocket, he has a passer rating of 112.
Oh my God!
But when he's pressured, that plummets to 68 and 0.5%.
Right.
So it's like, and also Jordan Love, he struggles with the hot read. When it comes to the blitz, he struggles with that.
Yeah.
So if I'm the Bears, I would have he has to, if he make him hold the ball for, like maybe like 2-3 seconds, so he can, he can rattle him a little bit. Now, Jordan Love, and Green Bay's run game is not strong. It's not we have the second best rushing attack in the league.
Yes, sir.
The Packers, if you make Jordan Love play hero ball, because remember, this is the first time he's playing a playoff game here. He's played here, but a playoff atmosphere is a little bit different.
Right.
So the pressure might get to him. And we've seen Jordan Love under pressure not really perform as well. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking as the Bears, we need to make him play hero ball, make him throw 45 times in the cold. Remember, it's cold out there too. So, and if their rushing offense ain't gonna be that good, and that's another thing too. I'll get into that. If their rushing offense won't be good and they're throwing a lot, that might be more of a key victory for us.
Yeah, it's going to play into our hands. But it goes down to, can we stop? We don't stop the run and we don't stop the pass. So it's
I wish
scary,
y'all
man.
stop acting like we can play defense, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Green Bay is gonna walk up and down the fucking field on us, man.
Listen.
Green Bay is gonna walk up and down the fucking field on us, and we gotta accept that. And we gotta meet them every time they fucking score. San Francisco was a reminder that we have work to do on that side of the ball, and it ain't gonna get better. You might find a game where they play above their heads, or they may get multiple interceptions. This dude completes 67% of his passes, only threw 6 picks. He don't fucking make mistakes. So, and Jacobs got 13 touchdowns. Last time we seen this team, they outplayed our Bears at home. I was at the game. They outplayed us.
Yeah.
Malik Willis came in that fucking game and almost won it. So what I want us to really be honest about is, how do we attack Green Bay? What do they do well? In the red zone, they do run the rock well. 13 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. In between the 20s, they got a full complement of receivers. He has over 23 touchdowns to 6 different guys.
Mm-hmm.
He can cover the whole field.
Yeah.
With injuries in your DBs, questions at your linebackers. I told you, don't talk defense this week. We got to boost up our offense. We got to talk shit about our offense because we got a badass offense. And if they set that tone, if they come out and establish the lead, and maybe if the defense is playing with a lead, you get a better opportunity to see a better performance. But we coming out, like G. Walker says every week, like our dick is still in the locker room. When we don't want to play, we don't want to score, we don't want to do shit until halftime. Maddie.
To halftime.
Maddie.
We got Josh saying passer rating of 112. We got Bobby saying red zone defense for Bears has been their strength. Eliminate the deep ball, we have a shot. Then we got my nephew Jay saying we need to generate pressure. Somehow we can't start off slow. But continue.
Yeah. No, he's right. The Bears red zone defense is like 12th in the league, like middle of the pack. But I want to say to your point, Shad, you are absolutely right. We've in the last at least few games, at least come down the stretch, at least that first quarter or the first half, we don't, especially against Detroit. It was awful. If they play like this against the Packers Saturday, I don't know that we're gonna can we overcome that. It's gonna be a very daunting task, I can tell you that.
It's gonna be daunting, man. It's gonna be daunting. Like we can't come out here looking like we're not playing urgency football. Caleb Williams said, I want to play urgency football. I'm gonna bring that energy. You're the leader of this football team, bro. You're the captain of the team. You're the captain of the team. So he went up there and said exactly what he needed to say as far as showing and saying accountability for the offense sputtering. You know what I mean? He's the one that's touching the football all the time. He's the one calling the plays. He's the one that got an audible for things that he don't like. Caleb Williams has a ton of responsibility to reason why this offense could be sputtering sometimes. I will say that. He's not above criticism from me at all. So if we come out here and we don't see, to me, upfield throws. Every time we come out of the game, it's an upfield throw. I'm talking about 30-plus yards. We're good. We can't come out here and we're 2nd and 10, running the ball, 2nd and 9, 3rd and 7. We cannot do that. So I would prefer if Caleb was really talking that shit and Caleb is really saying he's him and Ben Johnson is saying let him be him, bro, 1st and 10, I want to see that 15-yard Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, Luther Burden. Throw the fucking ball, bro. Catch the ball. Caleb, do not throw the ball behind your wide receivers, bro, because Ben is going to let you be you. So when we go back and we go on our own post game, we're going to see what's Caleb Williams really, really delivering in this game based off what he said on this press conference about energy and urgency. So sputtering on offense, can't do it. Cannot do it. No, sir. No, sir.
Right. No, Caleb, he really needs to set the tone. Now, I would be concerned too. What if he starts, like he started against Detroit early, he missed a couple of throws. Is that going to rattle him? You know what I mean? Is he going to try to win the game in the first quarter? That's you know what I mean?
He should though. He should try to win the game in the first quarter.
No, I'm talking about, is he going to try to play hero ball though? Like, instead of, throwing it downfield and, possibly with 2 defenders there, like it's a check down right there to Swift or Monungai or, Colston Loveland. Like, and remember, this is his first playoff game as well. So
I'm not going to say we have to go for it all. It's just that he has a special arm, bro. He has a special arm. And sometimes he got it under control. Sometimes he don't. He just has to focus. We don't have to take it all, bro. We don't have to just give us a better throws, man. Starting this game off, bro. Just give us better, man. Get on one accord. Maybe having Roman Doomsday helps us. Rome is going to be back.
Yes, Rome is back. Yes.
I don't know how much that really, be honest, I don't know how much that helps us because we still put up points against other teams without him. So it's going to be interesting how they put him inside of this game plan and what they're going to do to get him involved. But we can't wait on him, bro, because the offense looked like it was better when he wasn't in the game. We put up more points. We were more up-tempo. We were faster. Like, Caleb wasn't forcing the ball to just one guy because you're the 9th overall pick. The ball was going where it needed to go. quicker with Luther Burden and DJ and Colston Loveland. I don't want to see, just because Rome is back, we have to have some type of duty to him to get him going early. This is a playoff game. You worry about the developmental shit down the road. We got to come out here and win, bro. So he needs to get in where he fit in, man. For real.
Hey, Chai, you got anything to say about that? About Caleb and, and does he are you gonna watch the first let me ask you, is the first maybe that first quarter, like, is that important? Like the first 10 minutes of the game, how Caleb responds, if his mannerisms, his I guess urgency, will you pay attention to that?
Caleb, to me, always comes off super OP coming out the game because of that extra matcha this motherfucker drinks before the games. He's got his full complement of weapons. And by the way, Colston Loveland led this team in yards this year, 713. Romo Dunze missing about the last third of the season. Him coming back is definitely needed because DJ Moore for the last 3 weeks has absolutely been a no-show. Outside of that catch in Green Bay, he has done nothing.
Did you watch any of the all 22 on DJ, man?
It does not matter. The performance comes through 4 quarters of football. One catch at production from a $25 million receiver. I'm sick of this shit. So you need to bring back a full complement of your weapons and allow him every play to be able to go anywhere on the grass. Okay? For me, the last 4 weeks, I think Ben Johnson has taken a little bit of the run game back, like you said, and given it more to the plate of Caleb. He has had 2 games of completions of 20 completions two times over the last 3 weeks.
You've been saying
that. What you've been asking for. The problem with that is that he has to get his own rhythm. He can't miss throws.
Exactly.
So early on first down, and if they hit that shot, you got to make it a completion. Otherwise, it's 2nd and 10. Now you're behind the chains. Guy hates 2nd and 10 runs. He fucking despises them, man. Me, I say run that bitch. First down, 2nd down, 3rd down. Do it again. First down.
Green Bay can't stop our run.
This is where I want this team to be, man. He could be the most explosive play action quarterback in the history of the game with a powerful run game. The only way to take advantage of this Green Bay defense where you have the advantage is running the fucking rock at their face. Eating their fucking shit. I'm serious. Fuck the Packers this week. Fuck the records. It's come out. We finna beat their ass. We got them back at the crib. We're going to run it. I wanted them to run the ball 40 times last time we saw them. We only had 22 carries, and we got less than 150 yards. It was disappointing. And the game was close. You should be able to run the ball when it's close, Manny.
Shad, to your point, over the last 3 games, the Packers are allowing almost 200 rushing yards a game.
We got to run the ball.
Packers defense are allowing, and then they're 18th in defensively, but the last 3 games they were allowing over 200 because you got the Michael Parsons factor that's not there, but still, their defense against the run is ass. All right, our defense against the run is ass, but it's probably going to come down to who punts the most.
we got some comments, man. Just to tap in with the chat, we got Bobby saying before that my nun got fumbled. I would agree, but the Bears were moving the Packers out of the fucking way, running the ball. We need more of that. And we got Jay said offense needs to be producing. Defense can't be toast, and special teams needs to be on it. No run. He says no run pass the entire first half either doesn't work, and it's too predictable. And Jay says it's time for K to show that energy that defense needs to win. But to Shaw's point, man, you get a couple throws, bro, and like Shaw's saying, I want to run the ball too. Like, let's don't get it twisted. But he got the arm, bro. Him and the wide receivers got to be on the point, so we can all, as a fan base, sit back like Caleb made 2 quick throws for 12 yards. We cool. Run the ball now. Run. I gotta see a couple of completions early, bro. I don't want to see you staggering all game long in the first half, bro. Then we got to use the run game Now the run game is like, no, bro. Those first couple of throws needs to be money. Ben got to scheme it up right. Caleb got to make on target. The wide receivers got to be ready, bro. Point blank, period.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. How does Johnson's offensive scheming, Ben Johnson's offensive scheming has been a difference maker this year. What wrinkles do you think would he have for the playoffs against the Packers? You think he's gonna do some changing? Is he gonna do that as we discussed? Is he gonna run the ball more?
I hope not. Up to Shaw's point, I hope not. If it's booty butt naked, wide open for him to run the ball and they trash, run the ball, bro. Don't get out here and be cute, man. Like, you want to win the game. Like, you don't have no point to prove. Your quarterback almost had 4,000 yards. He's under 10 interceptions. He got 30 touchdowns. That's win, bro. And against a team that's not good at run defense, man, run the ball. Run it. I hope he don't change it, bro.
No trick plays on fourth down, please. 4th and 1. No trick plays. No, we run it up the middle. No, nothing like, okay, a read option, have the running back throw to the quarterback. We don't, not on 4th down. Especially if you're on your own 10-yard line.
Not on 2nd and 2, then we 4th and 4, then Caleb got to throw a damn near a touchdown out of bounds on about the pylon. Like, let's not do that shit, man. Let's just not be cute, bro.
Caleb was 19 for 34 the last time we played Green Bay at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 34 pass attempts, you break that out in 4 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly about, I went to public school. Somebody help me out with the math in the comment section. What I'm going with that is that it's about 8 completions per quarter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
8 attempts per quarter. That's 2 drives, 4 throws.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with Ben Johnson's philosophy on when he chooses to pass or when he chooses to run. He's been excellent, and I mean excellent, in dictating what he wants to do with the defense. Against Green Bay, though, the one thing that it really concerned me is that you had success running the ball and you only gave yourself 26 attempts. That was the game I wanted 40.
Mm-hmm.
The 26 attempts, you had 150 yards. You had 14, that's 200. That game's not close. Because Green Bay doesn't have the ball. Your team doesn't struggle to get points in the first half if you continue to run the ball, because you end up in a red zone in the first half, Manny. If the passing game isn't allowing you between the 20s because their coverage is just, we're not giving you shit. We're going to sit in cover 3, run the ball. Run that bitch. Run that bitch. Run that bitch. Why are we waiting and playing? If they're going to invite you to do something, Ben Johnson has to have the biggest set on the field this week and say, we're going to do it. And we're going to do it well. 6 yards a clip. Remember what they did against the Eagles? Remember what they did against the Eagles?
Oh, yeah, that was disgusting. That was nasty.
Physical fist fight. Ran by the run game. But people say that was Caleb's best game. How is it both? Reason being is because the boy excels when he has that handoff game behind him.
Right.
Teams have to play Caleb different when he has that playoff, that play action option behind him. Games that Monangai and Swift have excelled, you've seen Caleb's touchdowns and his percentages be way higher than not. So that's the key for me. Ben Johnson finding out when to run the rock. And I don't want the traditional, it's predictable runs. I want you in situational games, game planning. Make sure you put an emphasis on big plays to mix it up.
Yeah.
Mix it up. Now, if you got tricks in the bag, this is the week 4, Manny. We said last week we didn't want him to show anything. We said we didn't want him to show any. We wanted him to be as vanilla as possible. This is the week. If you got anything on tape that you haven't shown, you show it. And you show it in the first half. So then that way you can pivot in the second half and make adjustments accordingly. But I'm hoping they come out, bombs away, Rome first play of the game. Welcome back, Big Fro. 7 points, and we don't look back.
That's it. Give me a couple.
Yeah, we have to go first. No, go ahead, guy. What you about to say?
No, he right, man. Like, we got to see that. So, like I say, as a fan base, that's like, we have to see the quick strike throws, bro, just so we can sit here and say the wide receivers and the quarterback are on line today. Like he gotta hit him, bro. Whenever, like you said, whenever Ben decide to throw it, and Caleb, bro, you gotta do it, bro. Like we gotta see. We can't see balls in the dirt, ball going off his hand too fast. Rome not catching DJ. Like, bro, it's that shit is over with, man. It's over with. Gotta be better. Clutch.
To your point, Shad, in the last game, we had 18 rush attempts for 65 yards.
Against the Lions.
Against the Lions.
Against the musty-ass Lions. The musty-ass, bro.
I'm thinking Green Bay probably going to look at that tape, too. You know what I mean? See what the Lions did against us to kind of slow down our running game. We have to, hopefully Ben Johnson can counter that and, maybe do some misdirections or something of that nature. But I agree. We need to have some more rushing attempts.
And maybe that could have had to play because Ozzie was out and you brought in Theo Benedict at left tackle and they do a lot of runs on the left side of the line. So with that offensive line switching up the last 2 weeks, that could have played a role in them not trusting the left side to run as much. So I get it. So that will be interesting. I think Ozzie will be back this week. So you're going to have your full complement of weapons and your full healthy offensive line.
Hopefully, and Jonah Jackson is going to be coming back this week, right?
I think you have your full healthy offensive line ready for this.
Cool. So I know you said you don't want to talk about defense.
You're making me. Fine.
I have to.
What up, Woody?
We do have Kyler Gordon coming back, even though he's probably won't be 100%. He might be maybe 75, 80%. How do you think that factors in as far as Dennis Allen, his play calling, and would he be a difference maker?
You fucking better be. You ain't played all year. You just got an extension. This might be the reason or the team that you got extended for. This is the team he matters the most against in the slot. They run Wicks, Watson, Reed, Golden, Williams, 5 guys. They all feature in the slot. He's going to have a lot of work. His snap counts are going to probably be higher in him not being in the physical football realm. We saw how that played a factor for Jalen Johnson after missing several weeks of football because of an injury. Came back, didn't want no physicality. Kyler's a little bit different mentally, but it's still a game of football, y'all. And you take 2 months away from football, you ain't as willing to throw that motherfucking body in there like you would be if you've been playing every week. Nick McLeod, full participation, should be back. A little bit of a question mark for me. He reminds me of those DBs that you see in those Bears highlights giving up a bomb at the end of a play. Don't want him on the field at all in dime coverage, okay? Gardner Johnson did not participate. He may still play. We don't fucking know. He hasn't looked well the last 3 weeks anyway. Yeah, so I'm perfectly fine if he does not fucking play. This is the week, in my opinion, you go 3 linebackers. They haven't gone 3 linebackers in quite some time. Noah Sewell has been injured throughout the season, and they have inconsistent play as well. Edmonds missed a few weeks. Edwards missed a few weeks. This is the week I like to see Jackson, Edwards, and Edmonds in the middle of your defense. You run that base 3 linebackers, and you let your DBs cover. This is going to be a situation you're just going to have to pick and choose how you want Green Bay to attack you. And you have to do it more in the traditional set. Your safeties have been exposed the last several weeks with big plays up the middle of the field, but you've also been gashed in the run game. I would prefer them to keep 3 linebackers on the field, and that way Gordon could be more of a matchup corner this week, and you keep him on Jadavian Wicks, Romeo Dobbs, which is their number 1 receiver, who does a lot of work out of the slot or out through the middle of the field. So if you see him in motion a lot, y'all know he had 55 catches, 6 touchdowns, and 725 yards. Romeo Dobbs is the guy that we need to hold down. And that's the only cornerback on the team that I think can handle him in the slot. Because you're not going to see Tyreek Stevenson roaming around or shadowing him because he didn't even fucking play last week. And nobody even told me why. So I'm hoping that Gordon comes back and have a big impact because we need him to, bro.
Yeah, we got Woody in the chat. What's going on? Woody saying, what's up, guys? Bear down. Gordon will absolutely help. He blitzes. Stevenson has to step up too. But to answer your question, man, it depends on, man. Like, we just can't go off a name, you know what I mean? We can't just go off just because he's healthy and everybody's hyped that Gordon is back. Like, if you're not producing, you're hurting your team. We saw that with Jalen Johnson just recently. No physicality, scared to tackle, a step behind, and these are hamstring injuries, man. So how healthy is Kyler Gordon, bro? Like everybody I'm seeing on Twitter, they celebrate. Like, what are we celebrating, man? If he's not able to go 90 to 95% out the gate where he's blitzing the quarterback or he's hitting that slot receiver and he's missing tackles, bro, he doesn't matter. We have to be realistic about him being called up to play. So I'm with Shad, man. Get your linebackers together and let your cornerbacks cover, and hopefully Tyrese Stevenson step up too, man, because he's falling off the map now that Nashawn Wright has pretty much been him.
Man. Ooh. Yeah,
man, look, man, it's tough. Dennis Allen does not have the components necessary to create the type of dysfunction that you would like to see from an elite defense. He doesn't. You know, we were strong at corner, but as the season progressed, we started getting injuries, and that strength became kind of almost a weakness to our team. Teams start passing on us, attacking our secondary. That's concerning. That's why I didn't want to address the defense, because you can't fix that in season. You have to do something different schematically in terms of what you're doing with the players that you have on the field. And the Bears have gone nickel, they've gone heavy dime, they've gone coverage dime, played a lot of cover 3. And when you see them go man to man, teams tend to attack them up the middle of the field.
Yeah, man to man, we saw that especially against the Packers in Green Bay. Crimson
Washington. We saw it against the Lions. We can't blitz. As soon as Goff saw that blitz, St. Brown ass was going. All I saw was the back of his damn jersey, bro. It was over with.
First down.
Yeah, when we blitz, because we're not getting no pressure. You know what I mean? We Billings is not really doing a good job. Montez Sweat is once in every blue moon he'll get a sack, but that's going to be, and I'm going to be just completely transparent. Our pass rush is probably going to be a really big, like,
it'll be the reason why we struggle, why we kind of probably can lose this game, bro. That's going to be the reason why we probably
that's probably what happened if we do wind up losing. It will be we have a lack of a pass rush. And we don't come off we don't really have a quick start, you know what I mean? And I agree with both of y'all. If we can get off to, a touchdown, 10-point lead, you know what I mean, 14-0 lead, 2 couple touchdowns, I'll be more, as a fan, I'll be more relaxed and like, whoo, but Jordan Love is still there, and this is his first game since, the Bears, since he played the Bears. So we're going to see he might be a little rusty that first quarter. Go ahead, Shad.
The best defense this week for the Chicago Bears will be a great offense. Time of possession will be the
I was just about to say that.
Outside of turnovers, as long as Caleb doesn't turn the ball over, as long as the receivers and running backs and tight ends don't fumble the ball, as long as the offensive line don't snap the ball 40 yards behind your quarterback. No fuckery, no dumb plays, no ignorant focus plays or midget mistakes. A great offense tends to overcome a negative defense. We've seen it historically. We need this offense to perform on time, on task throughout the first half. That then makes the Green Bay Packers one-dimensional when they give up on the run, allowing you to tee off on Jordan Love, set your coverage, and allow Dennis Allen to play towards his strengths. The Bears over the last 4 weeks have struggled to win time of possession because they have not been efficient early in passing, and they have not been able to commit to the run to continue drives. So the 2 key points this week is turnovers and time of possession. We got to own it. We got the number 1 turnover differential in the league by the biggest margin I've ever seen.
Yes.
2+.
We have to get 2 turnovers at least to win.
It has to happen. It's no negotiations. And then you have to win time of possession. 3rd down, convert. 3rd and short, convert. 2nd and short, convert. Productive first downs. No wasted plays on first downs. We do too much time.
Yes. There you go, Sean.
It pisses me off.
Run or pass. No wasted first downs, bro. And I think that's what I've been really trying to say. Like, we can't waste first down, bro. We're not that We can't
No.
do it, bro.
No.
We can't. That's it, Shaw. You nailed it. Can't waste first down. Because we
Absolutely
manageable
right.
anything after that.
Yep.
Anything after
Yep.
first down, the Bears
Yep.
usually, okay, we can move the chains. That first down shit, bro, he ain't lying, bro. Like, we cannot waste them, man, at all.
If
And that
Booker
goes-
wants to throw his helmet in the Love's face again, I wouldn't mind it either. Knock him the fuck out again. Since you want to come back, knock him the fuck out again. I'll pay his fine. I'll
Josh-
publicly say right now, I'll pay his fine.
Josh says Booker gets in his face early and Love will only have eyes for him all game. Get it done, DA. Yeah, man. He's gonna be a little bit rattled, man. He's gonna be a little bit rattled, man.
So, on that note, let's make predictions of this Bears and Packers game. What are your predictions? Go ahead.
I'm gonna go, man. I'm inclined to go with Shy, man, but he nailed it on that wasting first down shit, bro. He nailed it. I think that's been my whole thing all season, wasting those, bro. I can't stand to see it, run game or pass game. But I'm more inclined to agree with Shy and say I want to see us run the ball, control the clock, man. I just am, man. And he's right, man. Caleb Williams is probably one of the best play action quarterbacks we've seen. I've been comparing him to John Elway just to say the way he could just get you 2 throws. And those 2 throws could be predicated off the run game. You know what I mean? Play action. And he throws a 17-yard strike to Cole, Colston, or Luther, whatever you want. But in order for me to want to win this game, for me to be comfortable, 1, don't waste first downs. 2, make your throws. 3, block, run hard. So my prediction that we will win this game based off the run game. I'm going to go with the run game. I want to see control the clock. I want to see domination in the trenches from the offensive line, and then I want to see the run game set up the pass game. So I'll give it the Bears. We're going to win this game. It's going to be tight, man. Man, it's going to be tight because we can't stop. I'm going to say if we control the clock, we're going to come out of here 21 to 20 Bears. It's going to be close. 21,
I gave a prediction score early, y'all.
Yes, you
falling
did.
back on it. I completely lied to the people. I apologize. You were bamboozled. You were hoodwinked. I was feeling myself.
Run them up.
Okay. I just want to say this. I'm gonna go strictly with what the statistics tell me in this game because the tape says the same. 26-23 Chicago. Cairo Santos wins in the end with the field goal.
I love that. I love it.
Okay.
What you got, man?
Woo. Ben Johnson, you can see how upset he was after that Lions loss. And you can see how he's going to really get attention to detail for as far as the offense is concerned.
Saint Santos.
I think it is going to be a close one. Packers are going to come up with how the Lions did last week. They're going to be ready. They're going to probably they're going to put their best foot forward. We have a better team on paper. We have to score touchdowns. We can't be limited to field goals. Got to score touchdowns. I'm gonna say we're gonna win 24-21 in overtime.
And I want to see Ben Johnson.
Damn.
We keep saying that damn clip of him saying, I should have went for it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go for it, bro. There's really nothing else for you to do but to win or lose, man. Don't leave nothing on the table, bro. Ben Johnson, man. That's really all I got to say.
Don't be publicly second guessing yourself either, Playboy.
Yeah. That part.
Fucking head coach, man. You know there's cameras everywhere. Keep that shit to yourself.
Right.
Make sure your team go out there and get the job done. If you thought you should have gone for it, go for it, motherfucker. Have some balls.
And I want to ask y'all this, and it might come down to a scenario, man, where we picked off Jared Goff last week. Picked them off. And in the possession for us to win that game, bro. The offensive line and Caleb, bro, 3rd and 20. Yo, we cannot have shit like that in a tight game. We can't do that, bro. That would have won the game right there, man. So
absolutely right. Let's let's go to some other games in the playoff bracket. Now I kind of want to go back a little bit too. That Ravens, did you guys see that Ravens Steelers game?
Yeah, I watched that in the bed. Yeah.
Man, that was wild and crazy. And I know one of my boys, his name's also Rashad. He's probably watching this right now. So he's a big Ravens fan, and he was all hooping and hollering. And then I was like, well, what if that kicker missed the field goal? And then he missed the field goal. So I'm like, I was laughing, but then again, I was hurt for him. And eventually John Harbaugh did get fired from that game, from that loss.
Which I'm glad he did. I'm with you, glad he was.
Yeah. But with that, now you got the Steelers playing the Texans. Just kind of quick tidbits on what matchup you would like to see, what matchups intrigues you as far as other playoff games.
Man, I'm gonna go with this Buffalo and Jacksonville game. This game, like, if this is ever a team that Buffalo actually might get beat, I think Jacksonville can do something to them dudes, bro. I think Jacksonville is not on the road, right? They gotta be
home.
Yeah, they're
home. At home.
Yeah, they're 3rd seed. Bill 6th seed.
Oh my, yeah, that's gonna be the game. I think that might be my favorite game to watch. I'm gonna watch the hell out of that game because my best friend is a Jaguar fan too. Then we got the Steelers and the Texans. This is gonna be the game where Aaron Rodgers like, yeah, I'm retiring. But that defense gonna boop his ass. It's over with, bro. Then we got San Francisco and Philly. I think San Fran is gonna win that game. Carolina, LA. Then you got the Chargers and the Patriots. Depending on what team show up, I'm gonna go with the Patriots for the upset on that game, bro. I think they might actually whoop them dudes, man. Then I got us winning the game, man. But my most favorite game, I'm definitely watching that Buffalo and Jacksonville game. Oh yes, I might put some money on that.
Shot.
If Josh Allen can't get it this year, he will never get it.
Right.
He's been trying to get past Patrick Mahomes for years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat the fucking Jaguars. Just blow all that shit up. I do think the Jaguars probably are the best comeback team this year. 13 wins in the AFC is very fucking impressive with a top 10 offense. Duval done a great job on defense. They 3rd in the league and taking the ball away almost just as much as the Chicago Bears. So I think that they will have an opportunity to win that game, but the best player on the field is Josh Allen. I think he wins 21-24 late game heroics. To me, team, if I thought was fully healthy, might represent the AFC at the start of the season, the LA Chargers, coached by my favorite coach, Mr. Harbaugh, going against the league's darlings, 14-win Patriots at home. It's a lot of nostalgia, but fuck Foxborough. I got the Chargers going there and beating the shit out of the Patriots, the number 2 offense. Reason being primarily because I just think that the Chargers defense is that good. And when you compare Herbert versus May, ain't much difference to me. May's having a great year, but Herbert's got the resume. 26 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. So you might catch Herbert on a game where he's throwing more picks, which will lead to a Patriots win. But I'm kind of thinking that the Chargers got the answer for those questions for Drake May. Houston, to me, has the most dangerous defense in the AFC. That combination of pass rush against an old man can be something that I don't want to necessarily see. But at the same token, because it's Aaron Rodgers, you got to respect what they did. For the fact that they were able to get to the playoffs after another choke job by the Baltimore Ravens. They should have fired the coach. They should have fired everybody else, because I told these son of a bitches, when y'all didn't bring that kicker back, it would come back and bite you in the ass, and it did. It fucking did. Now that's what you got. That's what your ass get. That's for winning against us early in the season. It cost us the number 1 seed. So fuck the Baltimore Ravens.
You hear that, Gator? You hear that?
Shout out to my boy Shine as well. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Texans, I'm going to take on a road victory there, man. I like what CJ Stroud has been doing lately too, man. I think this is the year that they get to that second round. Carolina and the Rams, that's basically a participation game. In terms of giving Carolina a playoff victory, I think the Rams coming east, it's a tough game to play, especially on Saturday. They got the game before us. I think Carolina's good enough to keep it close, but Matt Stafford and McVay going to get it done at the end. And I think defensively, they got a good enough team to keep Carolina from scoring 20 points. San Francisco and Philly, man, this is going to be everybody's favorite game, but San Francisco doesn't travel well, man. I'm going to keep it a buck. Philly has those type of teams that the first game in the playoffs, they normally win. They normally win. They're at home, 3:30 on a Sunday. A lot of people looking at San Francisco being a better outfit. I think Kyle Shanahan will have his team ready to play, but I think Philadelphia will have enough to keep it close and to win at home. If they don't, Sirianni's fired. And they'll bring in a new coach. And it will happen pretty quickly because I think they'll probably, like you heard on most of the national media already, be charging for Harbaugh, charging for Flores, charging for some of these coaches that just got fired or some guys that been on the heat for last year. So interesting to see what Philly does.
Nice. Quickly, I'm gonna say that Houston, Pittsburgh. I know DJ Metcalf is coming back. That's gonna be Rodgers' favorite target. It's gonna be closer than what people think. I don't know if that priest is gonna be putting his holy water on the field like he did against the Ravens. He probably will. CJ Stroud, he's gonna have to perform well in order for Houston to win that game. The defense is going to do what they do. It's going to be low scoring affair. But I got Houston winning that. The Chargers in New England, first time Drake May is in the playoffs facing Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert, he doesn't do well in the playoffs. So from what I've seen, I think New England is going to win that. It's going to be a little close, but I think New England is going to probably win by like a field goal. I say 27-24, Pats. Bills, and like you said, Shad, I agree. I think this is Josh Allen's time to shine. This is his, because if he goes through this playoff run, this will be pretty much his best chance to get a ring. He's to me, he's the best quarterback out of the AFC bracket. So he's gonna have to show why he is the best quarterback and why showing why he was the MVP for last year. I got Buffalo beating Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they're pretty tough. I don't know what Jacksonville been doing. They just been winning, but I just don't trust Trevor Lawrence in a playoff situation over Josh. Got the Bills in that one. The Rams and the Panthers. Carolina did beat the Rams last time they played this year. I know that's regular season, but that was a surprising win. I don't think that's going to happen twice. I got the Rams winning that one on the road. And then San Francisco and Philly. You know what? The way Philly's been, they're all off the field issues. The way AJ Brown's been acting, the way the coaches has been, going at the players and vice versa, management. And then Jalen Hurts is not. I don't know if he's galvanizing the troops like he should. I think San Francisco is going to come out and they're going to win that game. They're going to get their revenge. I think for the NFC Championship a couple of years ago that they played against Philly. I got San Francisco winning that. Let's say 28-20. And you already know they got the Bears winning. So, but yeah, those are my picks for the wild card weekend. Chat, you know what I mean? Y'all can chime in. So anything else you guys want to say before we head out?
No, man, that's it, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Josh for coming in here. Shout out to who else came in here today? Woody came in, OG Woody, man. He's been following us for a while. Bobby from Cognac Boys and Chicago Bears Central. Jay, Laura, say go Bears. Shout out to the chat, man. You guys make the platform better. You elevate it. You guys give us topics to talk about. So we appreciate you guys, man. So shout out to the chat, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, shout out everybody. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all for real. Much appreciated and love. Are y'all gonna watch the game at a bar? Where y'all gonna watch the game at this weekend? Y'all gonna watch it at home? What?
I'm gonna be at the crib, my boy, because my son, he got a tournament Saturday night. I said, Daddy won't be there for that, playboy. No sir, and it's at the same time. Look, your ass getting back to the crib, bro. My man, we ain't going nowhere, big dog. No sir.
I will be at the gig, but I will have the flat screen up.
Okay.
Where you going, man?
Me, I got some people watching this live, so I can't really say. Now we'll talk about that afterwards. But I will be watching the game one way or another. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's it for this week, everyone.
Wait.
Go ahead, Shot.
Fuck Green Bay. Fuck Green Bay.
Fuck Green Bay.
Fuck Green Bay.
There we go.
Fuck Green Bay.
Fuck Green Bay. Exactly. We gonna shred some cheese this week.
Shred some cheese, melted cheese.
Yes. And for that, man, this is Southside Podcast. Your boy Manny, Shot, G Walker, Guy Walker. Hey, tune in to his podcast too, CNG Podcast, man. They do a lot of breakdowns. Hey, man, it's unbelievable. I came on there a couple of times myself, so it's a great podcast to see. And also, I forgot what I was about to say, but that is all, folks. We appreciate y'all. Until next week, we out.
Peace. Bear down. Fuck Green Bay.
Bear down. Fuck Packers.